Hello, friends. So sometimes I have whole classes built around cross patterning, and I've talked about it before, but just in case you're unfamiliar, cross patterning, we have this thing in anatomy we call the midline, right? Your right hemisphere controls the left side of your body, your left hemisphere controls the right side of your body, and anytime we cross the midline, right, we're asking the hemispheres to work together. It's more complex than that, but that's the simple way to think about it. So we're just going to do a very quick little cross patterning program, so to speak. So let it be nice and simple, standing. I like my feet a little wider than hip distance. And I'm going to start by just literally having my hands up, and I'm going to go across my body. No timing on it, right? No which hand moves first. We don't have to be moving in unison. And I've just got a soft gazing point kind of off in front of me. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to move down with it. I'm going to go a little wider with my feet, right? Wherever your hands need to, your eyes need to be, but I don't like to follow the motion. It gets me a little motion sickness. And then come through center. I'm going to add a little bit of movement into my lower body just so I get a little of activity in my body. And then I'm going to move it up high, right? And I'm going to reach up high with it. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to go down low. Reach through medium, or chest height, I guess I could say. And then high. Okay, come back through center. We're going to do, I call it a wood cutter, right? Where we're going to go ahead and we're going to have the axe come down in chop, right? And then we'll swing it up over and we'll come over and down. So I'm moving back behind my body and over to one side. Again, I'm not going to specify sides with this as much. And you can get more active in your lower body if you want to make it more muscular effort, right? For me, it's more about the cross patterning today than it is about the muscular effort. And then switch it, go the other way. So I'm going to turn my feet out the other way a little bit. And again, I'm going to imagine that I have a big axe in my hand. I'm swinging it back around behind my body and up over and down into whatever side I'm facing. You can hear I'm getting out of breath. Come back to that breath. All nose breathing, right? Okay. Go ahead and come on back through center. Now, we're going to work with the legs a little bit. We've been doing this in class lately. It's the one where we go curtsy into a lunge. So again, whatever side you want to go first, you're going to curtsy back behind. The moving foot goes behind the steady leg. And then when it comes out, it bends. I try to keep that steady foot, my standing foot, on the ground and really plant through that foot as I move back and forth. If you want to add arms, right, you could do whatever with your arms, doesn't really matter. But you can get them active, and then we start moving more muscularly. We move the lymphatic fluid, right? So all kinds of good things can happen, but your hands can stay on your hips the whole dang time. Stay steady the next time you come out wide, and we'll reverse sides. So again, you don't have to add arms in. I have one foot that never moves. My one that does goes behind my standing leg into a curtsy, and then out and bending into a lunge. Okay, go wide and stay steady. And just pause. So we're going to do one more. Turn the feet out, come down into goddess. Hands on the thighs. I'm so out of breath. Let your one shoulder roll across towards the opposite knee, right? And move into that twist that we did last week. And again, I'm crossing my midline. And there's so many times we do this and ways we do this in class. Come on back to center. Come on up. Last one. Have your feet not quite as wide. And then I'm going to let my arms just kind of wrap around my body. And when I do, when I go to the right, I'm going to let my left heel lift. When I go to the left, I'm going to let my right heel lift. And I'm just going to let those arms kind of swing around and tap into my body, if that's okay. And get a little twist. And just because we've kind of been in this realm, moving and swinging arms and whatnot, come back to center. And if you want to finish it off with just a really quick little lymphatic shake. And then come to standing. Bring the feet in. Pause for just a moment. And just notice the effects of that practice. You know, they've done studies on it, but it's funny, most of the studying, you can open your eyes or not, most of the studies have been about like children's learning and how much better they actually have comprehension of reading, they can do better with math, all kinds of things, right? All the STEM stuff, because that's what we research these days. You think it's just third graders and fifth graders, and no, that's all of us, right? It's crossing the midline. So may you be well, and may both of your hemispheres work in unison today, right? May you find equanimity. Be well.